Today on The Source, choices are plenty for our selection committee. Nathan Buckley on the health of our list and the plans in place to tackle the Saints. Plus high spirits on the training track. We provide an update from Tuesday morning's session. Is this the healthiest shape that Collingwood's list has been in recent years? Nathan Buckley struggles to remember a fitter group of players in his time at the club. Today the coach spoke to the media and declared all but too fit for our round 4 clash with the Saints.
I think we'll go in with 43 fit players out of 45 this week, so a tick to the conditioning staff and a quandary for the match committee, which is a good problem to have.
Jamie Elliott kicked 5 goals in the VFL Magpies' 94-point win over North Ballarat at the Holden Centre on Saturday. The exciting forward wasn't alone, as a number of teammates also impressed the coach.
Yeah, Jamie was good in his first game back. Ben Crocker was really strong as well. Matty Scharenberg for a half before coming off. Lyndon Dunn continues to play well. So we've got, we're starting to build and there's more competition for spots.
Regardless of who gets elevated into the senior team this weekend, there'll be a very handy inclusion in former North Melbourne midfielder Daniel Wells. The 32-year-old has overcome his calf injury and will line up for Collingwood's VFL side this Saturday at Coburg's Piranha Park.
Look, he's been on a really strong graduated program and his last couple of weeks have been a step up again. He'll play VFL this week and in the view to getting him back to full match fitness as quickly as possible.
Just as Buckley was speaking to the media, Collingwood's players were wrapping up their first main training session of the week. It was a relatively light one as the Magpies spent a large portion of a 90-minute session in their positional groups. Buckley referred in his press conference to the impressive work rate of Darcy Moore against Sydney, and this was once again on display today. Despite failing to hit the scoreboard in round 3, the 21-year-old trained strongly, even spending time with a midfield group under the watchful eye of Scott Burns. Burns was in the coach's box on the weekend as Collingwood upped its tackle count from 58 against Richmond to a massive 115 against the Swans. He believes negative reviews of Collingwood's tackling pressure after 2 rounds were premature.
Unfair, what was said outside. They're going off a small sample size in 2 games too, and it's a bit hard to tackle when you contest the ball and clearances like we did round 1 anyway. But no, we have always been a good tackling team, so I think for people to say that was different, why didn't they do it the first 2 weeks? It's game for game sometimes, depending how many contests there are and size of ground. It's very slippery up the SCG as well, and the way it was umpired was completely different to what it was umpired the first 1 or 2 weeks as well. It was let go, so there's opportunities to tackle more.
The full interview with assistant coach Burns is a new member exclusive in 2017. It's called The Coach's Box, and every week one of our coaching panel will give a valuable insight into the happenings around the club. You can visit membership.collingwoodfc.com.au for more information there. That's all for a Tuesday edition of The Source. Go Pies.